The multi-C4 or Anarchist patch. Kill 2 or more enemies with C4 10 times. This is very similar to the Panzerfaust challenge I just recently did. Of course, you could be new to my channel and this is the first video ever watched, or maybe you just missed that video. In any case, this was a heavily requested patch. So let's talk about the C4. Personally, I've loved C4 since Modern Warfare 3, but this rendition of it in Call of Duty Ghosts is probably the worst it has ever been. That's not to say it's terrible, because it is my favorite of the explosives. However, compared to Black Ops 2, it has been nerfed quite a bit. Unless you're running Danger Close, you should expect to see quite a few hit markers with C4. As such, most people don't waste a point on explosives, simply because perks are far more powerful. Now, if C4 could be replenished like in Black Ops 2 via Scavenger, I suspect it would be much more widely used. So like the IED, the C4 can stick to basically any surface, so try to place it out of view whenever possible, as enemies can fire at it and destroy it. Remember, you can quickly detonate a C4 by double tapping the reload button. This basically allows you to use the C4 as a short-ranged grenade. As such, many people cite this reasoning for stating that C4 is overpowered. Since you can use C4 in this manner, it basically makes frag grenades pretty irrelevant, since cooking a frag grenade takes 3 seconds, and frag grenades are even weaker damage-wise. Not to mention that when you throw a frag grenade near someone, there's a timer that warns you and allows you to get away, but with C4 this is not the case. Strong Arm makes C4 a little more powerful in that you can double the throwable range. I don't see many people doing this, but C4 can also be used to destroy streaks in the air, provided you can lob them high enough. It's quite satisfying to take out a Griffin with C4. So let's talk about the class setup for this patch. My ideal class setup has any SMG as the primary weapon, simply to move around the map faster. It's not like the Panzerfaust where you can be a long distance from your enemies. You need to be relatively close with C4. So my personal choice was the Vepr, but I was also trying to gold it at that time. Use whatever is most comfortable with you. For perks, I suggest Ready Up, which is essential for almost any class in Ghosts. Next, as mentioned earlier, I recommend Strong Arm. Strong Arm doubles the throwing distance of C4. It's possible to kill people without Strong Arm, but you'll need to be pretty close. But with Strong Arm, you can literally hurl a C4 halfway across the map. There's nothing more satisfying to lob a C4 sandwich in someone's face. The next perk is Extra Lethal. This gives you 2 C4s per life, giving you more chances for the double kills. Lastly, Danger Close. Since C4 isn't that powerful of an explosive on its own, you don't want to lob one into a group of enemies and get 3 hit markers when you could have had a triple kill with Danger Close. The last 2 perk points is up to you. I often went with Steady Aim myself since I was running an SMG. Other times I used Reflex, which helps you toss the C4 faster. Dead Silence is also a great choice here. Now for game modes, there are a few options. Similar to the Panzerfaust Armored Fist patch, Drop Zone is going to be the easiest choice. The entire point of Drop Zone is to congregate in one small area and hold it. So what better way to get a double kill than to toss your C4 in the Drop Zone and hope for the best. Whiteout on Domination is also an excellent mode to achieve this. People lurk in that cave on the B flag like moths to a light. Just toss a C4 in there and you're almost guaranteed to get anywhere from 1 to 4 kills. If you have the Season Pass or the latest DLC, the new map Showtime offers as good of chance as any to get a double kill with your C4. Since it's the smallest map in Ghosts, you should have no trouble tossing up a random C4 and blowing multiple enemies up at once. One other method is to hide a C4 on a flag in Domination. Try to place it right on the flag indicator, which will hide the flashing light on the C4. Then, listen for the announcer to say that the flag is being lost and double tap the C4. This surprise tactic can usually net you at least a few double kills, as chances are more than one person may be capping the flag. So this patch video may feel similar to the Armored Fist challenge which I recently covered. And rightfully so, they are basically identical except swapping the Panzerfaust for C4. I liked my class for this one to be a little more mobile, however, which is why I recommend the SMG. So good luck delivering those C4 sandwiches in the faces of your enemies. It's a blast to kill people with C4. Literally.